And we're back. I'm here with Duane Dreiling from United Way of Southwest Missouri and Southeast Kansas, and he wants to tell us a little bit about the Circles program. You know, Circles that we talk about a lot. Teddy Steen is on quite a bit, Gary Bandy, and it's a program that helps lift people out of poverty. And you wanted to share a little bit about United Way started Circles.
That's right.
I didn't realize this.
So Circles was started about 5 years ago, more than 5 years ago, as an initiative of United Way. We invested some dollars into the Circles program through our long-term tornado recovery fund is primarily how we started that, because after the tornado we knew that there were a lot of people that got thrust into situational poverty.
Yes.
Maybe that apartment that they lived in was no longer there. Maybe they lost their job for a while, and they got thrust into that situational poverty. And so that was really the emphasis of the start of the Circles program is how can we help people bridge their way out of not only situational poverty, but also generational poverty. And so we started the program. We've got some exciting news. This program over the 5 years has been so successful and has helped so many people journey their way through transitioning out of poverty and getting their life back on track. And it's been a tremendous program. We've got some exciting news that we are going to be rebranding Circles under a new name. Because the Circles curriculum was so tied down, we wanted to develop a curriculum that we could really tailor for our own community. You know, not every community is exactly the same. And so we have a lot of generational poverty in our community. And so this allows us to develop new curriculum that's going to allow us to have a bigger impact on people's lives. And so we went through a process both with our current circle leaders and those people that have been involved in the program over the years. And when we started talking about rebranding and what that new name would be, we decided to go with the name of Building Bridges. And the reason that really touched with those people that have been through the program is they say that, you know, throughout my life, there is no bridge that I've burned or tore down that I can't rebuild. And so that building bridges was really just a natural transition and something that our circle leaders and circle allies just felt very good about. So,
well, really, that kind of explains maybe a little better than the word circles. Because you know, people always say, well, what is Circles? Well, this, you know, it's building bridges.
That's exactly right.
Between people of all different walks of life that can help one another out.
And the really unique thing about the Circles program that we've had over the years, and we're going to have to get used to saying the Building Bridges program, the really neat thing is we're bringing together people in the community that probably would have never had that connection. You know, it's all about that social capital. I often say that people living in poverty, the only other people they know are other people living in poverty. Through Building Bridges, we're gonna bridge that social capital over to now all of a sudden they have somebody that maybe works at a bank or is a principal or works at a school district or different professional setting. And now when that crisis hits, they have somebody they can reach out to and they say, how do I handle this situation? And so it's just that nice transition to Building Bridges. So if people are interested in becoming involved with Building Bridges, they can certainly call the United Way office. Circles is housed at United Way as one of our initiatives. They can call our office at 417-624-0153, or they can visit either our website or there is another Building Bridges. Building Bridges. It's gonna, after 5 years, it's gonna take a while to get used to not saying that, but they can certainly visit the website. We meet every Thursday night at St. Paul's. That is open. We have about 100 people. We have been so fortunate for the community support. We have different groups that come out and prepare a meal every Thursday night. Come out and join us and see what the program's all about.
So anyone could come to that at St. Paul's.
Absolutely.
It's on 26th, isn't it? And you can come out and just see a little bit of what it's like. Learn a little bit about what Building Bridges, formerly known as Circles, is. And I've heard that you go to one meeting and it really changes your life.
That's right. So you go to one meeting and we start out with a kind of a family meal, because a lot of these people, that wasn't something that they grew up with. So we start out with a family meal and then we break out into our session. So it's a great experience.
Well, thank you for coming on to share about that, and we will definitely check into that and look you up online or go check out one of the meetings. And thank you for sharing this information today, Duane.
Thank you.